Good day to you from Chem Help ASAP. Sometimes you want to explore a series of compounds, but somebody else has already claimed the compounds in a patent. What can you do? Claims in a patent define the boundaries of a patent. Property lines define real estate, claims define intellectual property. A composition of matter patent will include within its claims many compounds, potentially millions. The patent language indicates which compounds are more relevant to the invention, but coverage in the claims can indeed be broad. What if you want to perform research on a compound covered by someone else's patent claims? This is a common problem. There are at least 3 common solutions. First, you can pay the patent holder for rights to some of the compounds. This is an example of licensing. Most people prefer free access. Let's see what the other options are. Second, you can try to make changes to the scaffold of a compound or series of compounds so that they A, still retain activity, and B, avoid inclusion within the claims. This approach is called scaffold hopping. You are essentially looking for gaps in the patent claims coverage. This approach is free but requires creativity and good chemical intuition. Third, it is sometimes possible to invalidate a patent. This approach is called patent busting. This third approach is likely quite expensive. Patent attorneys are costly, and the patent holder will likely fight to defend their patents. Let's see a specific example of scaffold hopping on the next slide. Here are 2 drugs. On the left is cimetidine. Cimetidine was approved in 1977. This was a first-in-class drug for the treatment of acid reflux, heartburn. Cimetidine was immediately highly successful and one of the original blockbuster drugs. Cimetidine's great success attracted the attention of competitors. Cimetidine acts on the H2 receptor, the histamine 2 receptor. The natural ligand for the histamine 2 receptor is histamine. Both histamine and cimetidine have this 5-membered ring called an imidazole. The patents around cimetidine emphasize the importance of the imidazole core for the biological activity of the drug. Researchers for another company replaced the 5-membered ring imidazole with a 5-membered ring called a furan. The furan ring was not covered in the patent claims, so the other company used scaffold hopping to get around the first company's patents. The resulting drug, ranitidine, had the different ring as well as other changes. Ranitidine entered the market in 1981 and actually surpassed the sales of cimetidine very shortly. So the development of ranitidine is an example of using scaffold hopping to avoid another company's patent claims. I hope this video on scaffold hopping helped you learn about the challenge of working around other people's patents. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like, or make a comment. Take care.